Welcome and hello. Welcome to Table Goth. Tonight we are serving Hades High School, an actual play of Monsterhearts 2 with a heavy flavoring of Hades by Supergiant Games. We've discussed our boundaries and safety tools are in place for the cast. This is a live show, so we cannot predict all content that will be explored, but do expect physical and emotional confrontation, potential substance use, potential death, and sexually charged scenarios. Please do take care of yourselves as we deal with the best and worst that high school has to offer. Now, joining us at the table, as always, are Vin.
On Twitter, and I'll be playing Hypnos.
We have Wes.
Hi there, my name is Wes Franks. I'm with Carrying Cover Studios. I'm the founder. It's a Twitch stream as well, and you can find me on Twitter at BrotherXWes, and I'm playing Thanatos.
We have Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel, Ms. Petty Dreadful on Instagram and Twitter, and I will be playing Megara.
We have April.
Hey everyone, I'm April, and I'm all over the internet as I don't know what I was just saying. As April Raygun, I'm playing Dusa. Apparently, I've already started babbling. It's their fault.
Method actress. And then Prince.
Hey everybody, I'm Prince, aka Doubles and Dice around the interwebs, and I am playing Lord King Theseus, the God Slayer.
And I am Bully. I will be your MC for the evening. Now please, have a seat, mind your manners, the table is set, the ritual begins now. Hello. Before we begin, let's go over some strings and conditions. Get everyone up to speed. Looking at Dusa. Dusa has 3 on Hypnos, 1 on Meg, 1 on Zag, which we didn't think we'd be able to use, but he's back. So congratulations, Dusa. And Dusa has the condition Nervous Babbler. We have Hypnos, whose strings include 3 on Theseus, 2 on Thanatos, 1 on Meg. They have the conditions Cranky and Creeper. Good combination. And then we have Meg, who has all the strings, including 4 on Thanatos, 3 on Theseus, 2 on Dusa, 1 on Hypnos, and 1 on Ares. And of course, she is a condition Bitch. And then we have Than, who has 1 string on Dusa, 1 on Hypnos, 1 on Aphrodite, and the condition Doomed. And then Lord King Theseus, the God Slayer, collector of titles and strings, has 1 on each Hypnos, Thanatos, Meg, Dusa, Ares, Artemis, and Athena. And he's got the conditions Spoiled and Chicken, which Spoiled Chicken could be a thing.
I don't have the one on Dusa anymore. I did spend that one.
Oh, never mind. Dusa's safe for now. Going to our God Squad. Aphrodite has a condition People Pleaser. Dionysus has a condition Doomed. And that might be it. Zag is a condition Alive Again. Good on him. On that note, let's get into last time. There's a lot happened, so I will speak with a swiftness. Zag died. Theseus ran. The rest of the group decided to hide the incident instead of having to explain it to and their involvement to the staff. Theseus, while running, ran into a group of acidic feral rats who ambushed him, but he managed to escape. Eventually, the rest of the group catches up with him, and they all dealt with the rats together, with Thanatos entering his darkest self to vanquish the vermin. While in this dark mood, he shut Theseus down, and there's a tense return to school. Now, in the early morning, they ran into Persephone, who was in the garden. She had some questions for the group, who tried to keep Dusa quiet, and eventually she let them go, though clearly did not buy their story. Thanatos had a vision of Zag's body, now intact, being discovered on the beach by Poseidon. When they finally made their way back to the dorms, Dionysus was passed out in the buff on Hypnos' bed. Hypnos decided to give Thanatos a scolding and talked him into dealing with it. So Dionysus left with Hypnos' blanket, and Hypnos finally got some much-needed sleep. Thanatos stayed awake and did some research on what it means to have death visions, and also looked up some information on Theseus, finding out he is a renowned athlete as well as a scientist, as well as some controversy about his parents splitting up recently. Hypnos visited Theseus in a dream, where he was dreaming about throwing Thanatos off a cliff. So then Gremlin Hypnos terrorized our poor champion, and rattled him in a way that lingered even after the dream ended. On our first day, officially, we met the teachers and we went to classes. Hermes had some questions about the missing Zag, but Thanatos shut him down and they moved on while they went to class. First, they had a talk with Headmaster Hades, who appointed Theseus as the student leader of their group and sort of the liaison to the headmaster. They managed to dodge questions about Zagreus with him as well, and a missing employee of the month picture. They learned that each of these new students would require a recommendation or a boon from a member of the God Squad by the end of the semester if they wished to continue at the school. Our first class was English with Nyx. During class, Theseus got a little closer to Athena. Hermes asked about Zag again and was rebuffed, and Ares asked Meg about her injuries that he noticed, which he responded to by dislocating his finger and making out with him. Nyx was rather chill and ended up talking Thanatos out of his darkest self at the end of class. Persephone taught science, where they learned that they could get passes to find palms on the island for her research. Orpheus taught music, and he was overly dramatic and asked everyone their favorite song and aggressively did not vibe with Thanatos. Mix Schaus, aka Chaos, taught a wildly confusing math class. Achilles taught history and was recognized as a former action star. Good old Patroclus taught theater. He seemed to be in a very dark mood, and he called out Theseus for pretending like he wasn't suffering by reminding him about his parents and maybe a reason to be in pain. And then finally, we had good old Coach Sisyphus, who was refreshingly supportive and encouraging to the group. After all of this, Zeus talked to Theseus about joining the God Squad and ditching the Chthonic kids, even offered him his boon if he did so. Theseus agreed, at least to Zeus's face. Then he went to study on with Athena and make a little bit more progress on their budding romance. The rest of the group went to the beach to talk. Than was unable to really explain his vision exactly, but they all saw it come true, as Poseidon indeed found Zag on the beach and Baywatch carried him back to school. They were told about a mandatory event at midnight. They tried getting Hermes to spill some info, but he dodged it, and eventually the Chthonic kids came together and plotted against our God Squad, planning to hype up Poseidon for being a hero, knowing that would piss off Zeus, and to put his picture maybe in the employee of the month frame that is currently contraband that Dusa has. Midnight struck, hoods were placed on their heads, they were led to the theater. And when they were unhooded, they saw that there was a wrestling ring set up, and that tonight would be auditions, as they called it. So we're going to jump right in. So, this theater's, I guess, part of the school, but outside the school. It's clearly carved into the mountain. It's more like an amphitheater sort of coliseum type thing with rows and rows of seats leading down to sort of this stage at the bottom. It is open air and mostly outdoor, though there seems to be lighting and whatnot. As you can see, the God Squad seems. There are some people in the stands too. Just some of the generic students, the people that the God Squad refer to as shades. The rest of them. There's some people watching, but the God Squad seems to be in some sort of full wrestling costumes, ready to go. Of course, you all are not. Though Dusa did bring a bag. That is important to note. She packed a bag for their kidnapping. Zeus.
Be prepared.
Well, clears throat, and you can see. Excuse me, while I did write a new costume. Where Zeus wearing these golden compression shorts and high boots with lightning bolts along the side. He also seems to be sporting some sort of championship belt that says HHW. Look to the rest of you, smile beaming, catches a little bit of the light that's on the stage. Night theater's what we've learned to call this. Instead of doing traditional plays, we try out for something like this, and it's sort of gotten a life of its own thanks to the student body. We've taken it outside of the classroom and we've sort of do our own things with it. And we thought it'd be best to bring you in. We don't want to leave anyone out, after all. I'm sure you're all somewhat familiar with the concept of performance combat.
Are you talking about professional wrestling?
One and the same. We call it theater
Yes.
here.
Oh yeah.
I like your enthusiasm, Theseus. I knew I would. Now, here we have you'll get a formal introduction once we start classes. From the looks of it, it seems Patroclus will mentor the God Squad. Achilles has volunteered to mentor your up-and-coming group. Sisyphus usually acts as our referee. But right now, it's just us students. And we like to do Fight Club rules. Your first night, you fight. So, feel free to take some time, get yourselves ready. There's plenty in the green room backstage if you need to feel up for the part. Otherwise, come prepared. And I'd like to see at least 3 of you in the ring. 2 of you can do support if you so wish. It's all part of the grand play, after all. Now hurry up. Hermes, show him the way. Hermes will say, right away. And he'll lead you down behind the stage, where sure enough, there's like dressing rooms and costumes and all sorts of stuff. It seems to be a very well-funded theater program that have all sorts of things ready for whatever you need, as they pretty much dump you in a room and say, get out here in 10 minutes. And you're left to your own devices. How will you proceed?
Before Hermes leaves, I'll tap him on the shoulder. Fight Club rules. So is this what? Pinfall, submission, 3 count, then we're out? Or what is this? No disqualifications, false count anywhere?
Yeah, pinning works. We usually do that. Or you can give up, submit. That's usually how things go. One or the other. Really, I just focus on not really getting hurt your first night, and you should be good. Really, don't push it. If someone's got you in something that doesn't feel good, tap, tap, tap.
Thanks for the advice.
Yeah.
Did he say we could get hurt?
And he leaves.
Not familiar with this sport.
Show of hands, anybody has ever watched professional wrestling before? You mostly sleep during it, Hypnos, but that's fine.
It counts. You would absorb it through. No, I can't.
All that soundmosis or something.
Maybe.
Sounds like they want us to create a gimmick or a character, and they want us to go out there and they want us to perform. Typically, when it comes to professional wrestling, there's a booker involved and there's a storyline, but it seems like this is more free for all.
They want to get some good workers out there, I think.
Yep. Maybe put them over a little bit.
Dusa starts straightening up the room.
Easily. You start organizing some of the
Like it's going to
costumes
be me
to
and
make
you
it
then.
easier for some of the other ones.
Yeah.
You can also see sort of above some of the mirrors is you can even hear it in Pat's voice, similar to the speech he gave you. It just says, "Your pain, personify it, celebrate it, destroy it."
Stops.
God, I hate that guy.
Look, they said everybody has to fight. Everybody has to wrestle.
3 of us have to be in.
That's fine. Anybody can throw their hat in the ring.
Yeah, who's the third? I'm guessing me, Theseus, and
If
Those-
Dusa or Hypnos isn't up to it, then I'll do it.
I mean, I could try.
No.
Yeah, that's all you. You guys got it. I believe
Are
you.
you sure?
100%. Yeah.
Positive, Hypnos? Yeah,
Like I said,
chance for you to
100%.
grapple Zeus.
He actually thinks about that. You know, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Put me in.
Put you in? Alright.
cool.
Well, more than 3 could fight then, right? If you all want to fight.
Everyone could, yeah.
You're all
everybody
going
could.
out there.
So we
They said they want 3 in the ring, 2 on support. So you'll all be out there. You'll have your own ways to participate if you wish. But
Yeah.
I would suggest the most what's the word I'm looking for? What's the stat I'm looking for?
Dial.
Volatile. Yes.
We
Oh,
all look at Meg.
I'm glad you said that. I would like to use a move. Let me go to my sheet. Okay. I would like to use learned it in my sleep.
Which move is this? Read it for the class.
After you successfully visit someone's dream, you temporarily learn one of their skin moves. It disappears once you use it, and each move can only be learned this way once.
So you're gonna borrow a move from Lord King Theseus the Godslayer?
Yes.
Which move will you temporarily have?
I would like to have extreme measures.
Perfect.
Extreme measures.
Okay. So who are the 3 then?
Theseus couldn't possibly pass this up.
I guess.
It's between Hypnos and Van.
I'll tag
Yeah.
you in if I need you, Hypnos.
I'll definitely go support, like, for real, if they're all...
Yeah. I'll tag you in. We'll
Okay.
get you an opportunity.
Cool.
So Than, Meg, and Theseus will be in the ring with Hypnos and Dusa, working the sides, and both have some moves that could help with distractions and support on the side. Actually, excellent. How
Theseus
else?
is like, go full heal. Just go full heal. That's all you need to know. Wait, do they know what that means?
Like healing? Like in a game?
No, so there's faces and heels. Faces are good guys. heals are bad guys.
Why
Cheat
don't you
if
just
you
say
need
good guys
to.
and bad guys? Oh,
about
I
that?
have my bag.
Bag, you can pull shit out of your bag.
I've never been in a fight with rules before.
Oh, then you'll have no problem with this.
Yeah.
Great.
There's no
I start going through
referencing.
close.
Well, I did see that movie that they referenced, and there were no rules in Fight Club.
I think there was specifically multiple rules in Fight Club.
I mean, there were, but I don't think any of them actually involved fighting.
Fair enough.
How else is our group getting prepared?
Thanatos is going to, much like I have, is going to grab some grease paint and is going to start putting on a skull facade on his face. He is going to remove his jacket and his hoodie, and he's gonna go shirtless with just his pants and boots and everything like that. That's about it. He's going to saddle up next to Theseus. And he's going to look at him and be like, it's not going to be about winning out there, right?
Of course not.
It's about telling a good story, right? All right.
And Theseus takes out a t-shirt and some spray paint, and he just spray paints on the front of it, big letters, the man, and then the back of it has the myth, and then the motherfucking legend.
Yes. Theseus, the fresh spray paint. There it is. Full transformation happening before our eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Meg, what's your preparation look like?
Leather jacket's coming off. I think she's like just sports bra and whatever, like probably like athletic leggings she has on, high waist. I think she finds like some armbands to get on.
Okay.
Up here. Keeps the ponytail up. Not a whole lot of stuff. I think she'd defer to like Tusa or someone else to get kind of more glammed up.
Dusa, what are you doing in this moment?
Well, the whole time she's been like grabbing things for people, like, oh, this is your size. Oh, this would fit you. Oh, this looks like oh, okay, you're going that direction. Here, this is for you. And Dusa, like me, ends up in the shiniest purple thing she can find. And then immediately starts like to Meg going, okay, here's what we're gonna do for your eyeliner, and then we're gonna do this, and then like starts putting like shiny gold makeup all over Meg.
This gold face with the black out. That's cool.
Yeah, gold and black.
Gold dust moment. I love it. Hypnos, what the hell are you doing?
Hypnosis managed to get even more comfortable. Feather robe and like a plush.
Rick flaring this up.
Yes,
Bang
yes.
Or put people to sleep.
Yes. Oh. Excellent. Excellent. So taking some time, getting ready just as your 10 minutes are about to be up. I assume you all head out to where once you sort of hit, like I said, it's a bit of a walkway to the ring. There's a hush comes over the gathered audience. And you hear a voice, Dionysus's voice. Hey, you know him, or maybe you don't. But if you don't, maybe you should. Either way, I'm about to introduce him right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Shades and Shades? Anyway, it's the Thonic Kids. Let's give it up. You hear some smattering of applause as your group heads out to the squared circle.
Can I do something just before we head out? Just when he announces us, Dusa comes out first with like her feather duster and just starts like sweeping the way for the rest of them.
Yes. Yes.
Because he says about the story. So she like just goes full like overboard moment.
I love it. I love it. Dusa already giving a performance, clearing the way for the rest of the squad. Yes.
Right as go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Tannis is gonna hang to the back, but like, how's the seating? Is it like bench seating, or they're like foldable chairs and things of that nature?
No, it's like I'm forgetting the actual word for that type of theater where it's like the tiered, just all around sort of benches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. That's fine. Then.
But if there's something you would like to be there, it is there. It's still sort of it's still the theater. There's still things out and about for the actual plays and stuff that happen here. So if there's an item you're looking for, it's probably around because they've essentially cleared off just enough to have the ring. There's still random stuff about. Just gonna be there's like a shade that's sitting in a foldable chair that's like talking to somebody like on a bench or whatever, and Thanatos is just going to kind of lift the back of it and just kind of pull the chair out from it and then fold it up and then kind of start kind of flexing with it a little bit. I love it. The shade instantly about to interject, but there's just sort of you give them they see the one side of you and then you just turn with the full makeup and they just okay, that's cool, man. I didn't need it. And you have the chair and you have the presence. Anyone else?
As Dusa is like sweeping with the duster, Theseus is like randomly scrambling until he finds two things: a crown and a scepter. And he comes out with a crown and a scepter and he's like, thank you, my new loyal subjects. You all will eventually bow to the Lord King Theseus. You're welcome for my presence.
I love it. Actually,
walking right behind the dusting.
We're going to do some rolls associated with this. Than, give me a cold roll for yours, and Theseus, give me a hot roll for yours.
Got it.
Just reminded me I don't have 120 over. Thanatos failing his cold roll. As you have the chair, you take the chair, but it had less of like the badass demeanor as much as just the asshole demeanor, and the crowd starts. That section's already against you. You're going full heel, and they're eating it up in a bad way. Thesis, did I miss yours? Oh, there it is right now. Theseus getting a partial success, 9. Comes out. People are into it. You're getting a response. You're getting some applause. Nothing like uproarious, but they're starting to warm up. They're starting to feel it. Anyone else?
The minute I see Theseus go to grab props, I think Meg grabs a whip on her way out.
There it is. Okay.
And I think they're like doing it. I think she just sort of like flexes, and she's got like scars. Like she's been in a scrap or two, so like her arms are kind of marked up. They're huge, and I think she just kind of cracks it.
Okay. I'll leave this up to you. Are you going for a hot on this, or are you going for sort of don't fuck with me, shut him down?
Can I do volatile for my hot roll, or is it just a hot roll?
This would be one or the other. This would be hot or cold.
Okay. I'll do.
Since it's for the crowd, you're not actually harming a specific.
Yeah, I don't think for the crowd. I think like don't fuck with me energy.
Okay, give me a cold roll.
Oh, that's a fail.
That is a fail. As again, you just come off, and I mean, they already know, and they're like, yeah, that girl's kind of a bitch, and she's coming off a little tooth. I don't know what she's going for. It doesn't quite have the effect. Again, you and Than just seem mean.
That's fine. That's so fine.
Hypnos, anything for you?
Nothing in particular. Like they're still on that those 2 conditions, so they're kind of cranky.
Yeah, okay. You just sort of saw
Just shuffle.
bring up the rear, comfortable, and all right, let's get this over with. All right. Once your group is settled in the ring, Dionysus comes over the mic again. The moment we've all been waiting for. Feast for the eyes, and probably a meal that's going to be hard to swallow for our poor Thana kids, but they're going to give it a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the God Squad, we have the Huntress. We have Mr. Wet Work himself. And newcomer, Little Prince Zagreus. Supporting them this evening are Aphrodite and Warhawk. As you see, Artemis, dressed in just sort of this green wrestling singlet, leather bracers, and a fur shawl. She definitely doesn't have the presence that the others have, but she's looking like an athlete out there. Long, strong limbs. She just moves very gracefully. She just steps out, and she's just already just sort of focused on you lot in the ring. Poseidon, Mr. Wetwork, trunks, this jewel-studded choker, rings, just jewelry everywhere, just comes out. A lot of the same energy like Theseus had, just very boastful, but the crowd's eating it up as well. He comes out and he starts slowly taking off some of his jewels and accessories to hand to Aphrodite, who gladly takes them and puts some of them on herself.
It looks like you robbed an aquarium.
And then we have Little Prince, who has this a crown similar to your Thesis, that his is a little laurel crown, red robes, and even his wrestling boots have that light up effect at the bottom with each step he takes. He looks a little nervous, a little worse for wear. You can tell he isn't fully recovered from his wounds, but he's here and he's sort of bashfully excited, it seems. And then Aphrodite seems to just be representing herself, wearing very little, but enough to get away with it. And then we have Warhawk, Ares, who's just in the most just punk rock, just full like bird skull motif, long leather like feather things on the side, just blackened studs and bones everywhere. But he's coming out for support. And they get a much bigger reaction than you as they enter the ring. Artemis being the first to step in, the other two waiting on the side for the tags, and the other two waiting outside of the ring. Who will you be starting off in the ring?
Who wants first?
So who just got in the ring first? Sorry.
Artemis. Or she's going by the Huntress.
I'll take first. Or Theseus, you want it? You want it?
After you.
All right.
Who's been
Zanzan.
flirting the most with Artemis?
Theseus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking at Theseus like.
That's why Theseus is not getting in the ring.
That's why I want Theseus to get into the
Makes sense.
ring.
Megan and Theseus have very different approaches.
I'm going to like kind of squat down with the chair and kind of like stretch a little bit, and then I'm going to slide the chair over to Hypnos, and then kind of like sit in the corner of the ring, just kind of staring at Artemis, and just like cracking my head, like my neck, and stuff like that. Just leaning into it, just fucking leaning into it.
Yes, as one must. So, my players know this. This will be very rules light, but there are some general things that will happen here. It's all about momentum and telling a story and winning the crowd, as well as having being volatile enough to pull off some impressive moves. The there's a few options you can have. Obviously, the more the crowd is on your side, the better you will do. To get the crowd on your side, you can do hot rolls, essentially turning on the crowd through showmanship. You can shut down rolls on your opponent to do some sort of taunting or something of the sort to sort of lower their status with the crowd rather than raise yours. Obviously, you'll need to inflict a certain amount of harm before you want to try anything big finisher-wise. And then, of course, our support have all sorts of things at their options. They can do these things for the crowd, and they can also do these things for the people in the ring, as well as any move that you think has any sort of application, like Dusa, maybe be able to free someone in place, or Hypnos, your special brand of support, which is really tearing someone down when something bad happens. Feel free to jump in with those whenever you deem appropriate. Like I said, right now it seems like momentum-wise, you guys have a little bit of catching up to do. But Thanatos is across the ring from Artemis. And we will begin. Than, how do you want to kick things off? As you could tell, she starts just sort of very light on her feet, just sort of slowly circling, depending on if you move or not. Just sort of eyeing you up, taking in her prey. How do you want to respond?
Thanatos is just gonna sit in the corner, just kind of like he's crouched down, knees up, and he's just leaning on Brett's rope, the second rope, and just kind of just like watching Artemis just kind of swaying back and forth, just waiting for her to strike, just kind of like, come on, bring it, let's go.
She'll raise one brow and nod, and absolutely go for you. Let's do a volatile check. Kick things off. And instead of just constant rolling back and forth, most of these will be mostly be you guys rolling. There's success or failures based on that. Thanatos starting off immediately with a fail. Take one harm as she comes in, and she's limber, she's quick. She comes in, looks like she's about to jump at you, and you spring out of the way to let her hit the turnbuckle instead of you, and she stopped herself right at the last minute, as instead you just sidestep into her, setting her up for where she just sweeps the legs and does a quick, easy slam into the mat.
I'll sell it.
Got it. One harm for Than. And also, this is a tag mechanic. You'll need a successful... If it's after you take harm, you'll need to run a way roll to tag someone. If you're on top of things, then you could tag for free. Okay. Next move. Or if anyone from the side wants to do anything.
I am going to do a kip up. I'm going to wait for her to kind of position to like where she's going to come like at me, like while I'm down. I'm going to do a kip up into a clothesline. Try to.
Beautiful. Give me another volatile.
Oh, God.
Ooh, just barely failing again. You do the kip up. You go into the clothesline, which she takes. She hits, and she's barely touches the ground before she's sprung right back up herself, rolling behind you, hitting you with a quick suplex, taking another harm for Than. This time the crowd's starting to cheer her on. A bit of a huntress chant is going on as even though she's all business, you can see just the corner of her mouth going a little bit of a smirk. She's allowing herself to enjoy the hunt just a bit, as she's already back on her feet and circling. She's always just circling. Anyone else? Are we back to Than?
Theseus just yelling at him, Thanatos, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think we're all just like, do better. I thought you knew how to play this game.
I think Meg just leans to Theseus. Is like, okay, I see what you meant, and looks back at Artemis.
Yeah, after that last one, when she gets in, you definitely get hit with a wink, Theseus.
I'll wink back. This is Theseus likes this.
Thanatos is gonna kind of like he's gonna get back up and he's gonna shake himself off and he's gonna just kind of rolling with the punches, and is going to kind of circle around with her, and then is going to go to look like he's about to do a chop, but then is going to sweep her leg instead.
I will say with this, since you're being a little feinty, a little sneaky, a little underhanded, if you want to use dark, I'll allow dark for certain maneuvers of that nature.
Thank you. All right.
We got a 9. We got a partial success. Sure enough, she falls for the feint as what did you say? Go ahead and describe it for us. What does that look like?
Yeah, so we're kind of getting a circle, and he's not saying a word. He's not grimacing or anything like that. He's just staring straight at her, and then he's just going to lunge, and then like he's doing a chop on her chest, and he's gonna stop short and like kind of see how she reacts, and then when she puts one leg up, try to dodge out of the way, he's gonna hit the other leg with his own leg.
Nice. Yeah, she hits this time, hitting flat, hitting hard, not immediately popping up like she was before, just sort of blinking, slowly rolling up and staying on all fours for just a second, almost like a cat, before slowly pushing herself up and going back into her circling motion. And she's going to circle around. And I have so much things here. She's going to attack Poseidon.
Perfect.
Who, just immediately turns to the crowd, gives a flex and a smile, and you can almost see a glint. And as he takes his time stepping into the ring, cracking his head and knuckles.
He turns his back as he's flexing to the crowd and everything like that. Immediately going to bulldog him. Gonna like run and then just do like a running slam his head into the mat. Yeah.
Give me this seems dark. This seems you're taking let's go for another dark roll here.
Oh baby. Oh, you love to see it.
Theseus is starting a chant, Mr. Death, Mr. Death, Mr. Death.
You run at him as he's flexing. Ares sees this coming. Ares slips in the ring and he goes straight for your legs, and you just hop right over him into Poseidon, slamming Poseidon down. A big reaction from the crowd as you dodge out of the Warhawk like it wasn't even there and put down Poseidon.
Thanatos is going to immediately pop back up and not even giving any attention to Poseidon and look right at Ares. He's just going to say to him, "Death and taxes, baby. That's the only two things that are certain. I'm not the IRS." And then it's going to go tag in Theseus.
Give me a shutdown roll for that. This is could keep the crowd going for you.
Partial success. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So you yell that out. The crowd responds. You're starting to pull them your way. Okay. As you tag in Theseus, this is now Theseus and Ares eyeing each other down.
Didn't want to leave fish food in there, eh?
All right. Where Ares failed, I shall succeed. Come on, King. Oops. While this is happening.
Sam, just a note, I have a string on you.
While this is happening, Theseus, you're getting ready to focus, and you can't help but see, as she successfully rolled it full success, at the side of the ring, Aphrodite, just smoldering at you. Something about her presence, something about the way she leans against the ring and the side. You're trying to stare down Poseidon right now, and you just keep feeling your eyes going over and Poseidon takes full advantage of that. Give me a volatile roll, but go ahead and do this at a -2.
Right. Let's see.
Ooh, still a partial success. I will say with this. So what do you do? What's your move here?
To go after Poseidon after being infected, I just go straight up for like a spear, just straight up, full running, grab him, just drive him to the ground.
Love it. Yeah, you go, and even though he threw himself against the rope to get some momentum as you were distracted, but you snap in on him just in time to catch his run at you with just a full spear. Just both of you feet off the ground, hitting the ring hard.
Back up. Woo! Yeah, baby.
As he turns and gets up as well. All right. Anything for the fans, right? And anyone on the side want to do anything before they engage again?
Deuce.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Dusa?
Okay, so after Dusa sees Aphrodite trying to like seduce our people, she's just gonna go over there and like, so, hi, how are you? How's your day? So how are you supposed to help them from the outside if you can't really go in and do anything? But if we were to help them, is that okay? But like they went in the ring off their turn, and aren't you supposed to like wait for your turn? And I thought there were supposed to be rules, and just keeps going.
What do you want to go for here?
I don't know. I want to annoy the hell out of her. I want to distract her so she can't mess with my people anymore.
I'm gonna say this is shutting her down then.
Oh man, I don't know how to. I roll cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I roll dark?
If you want to do something more underhanded,
Not yet.
okay.
I'll wait.
Yeah,
for
that's something I feel like
underhanded.
Deuce would have to work up to. Yeah, give us a cold.
I'm not gonna do something real bad yet.
Yeah. 12 full success as Artemis is just keeps trying to like get a word in. She's not trying to be too rude to you, but like you're very much encroaching what I'm doing right now. And yes, we'll explain everything later, but this isn't, and she's completely thrown her game off as she's now just getting really frustrated, but trying not to look like you're getting to her as she's just trying to argue with you at this point. Theseus, what's the move?
Theseus is gonna look at Poseidon and be like, and then look over at Zagreus like, is this your king? Is this your savior? Then he just picks him up, just a full on from the ground, straight up German suplexes him, puts him on his head.
Give me so if we're doing a taunt first, give us a cold. See if we can start getting the crowd to swing your way. And give me a cold, follow it immediately with a volatile.
All right. That's not bad. -1, I'll take that.
That's a partial success. Yeah, the crowd, you hear a big just ooh when you hit him with the taunt. Let's see if you can follow it up. Another partial success. We'll take it. Yeah, as you hit him with the scoop him up and hit him with the full suplex as a crowd, the immediate follow-up to that is just you've gotten the first cheers for you guys hurting them since this whole thing started now, as your morale is now very close to each other. Now, they're not clearly favoring one or the other. And yeah, he hits hard. He makes sure he sells it as well, as he just sort of winces and slowly rolls as he starts to crawl his way up.
I'm gonna go tag Meg. I'm like, this one's not worth my time.
Give me a runaway roll. Well, actually, we'll see if you have to. Why do I not know how to type in manual commands? 10. Yeah, so give me a runaway roll. As he starts to get up, he's like, too scared to finish the job yourself.
It's a runaway roll.
It's volatile. So it's up to you. So you can successfully get away and get the tag if you want, or you can answer his challenge. It seems like the crowd wouldn't turn on you either way.
As he's saying this, Theseus goes over to like he's gonna tag Meg, turns around, and then just does like the running boot to the face.
Give me a dark.
There we go.
Partial success, we'll take it. Yeah, you go and yeah, you hit him with the boot. He actually catches your boot, turns you, tosses you into his corner. But then as he goes with a follow through, then you get your boot up and you connect hard with him as he drops. And he seems to be staying on the ground for a second. So you guys now have equal morale. But you will take one harm as from the corner. You feel in the back of your head as Ares is now up and he just starts working the back of your head. Thanatos just sort of looks and he sort of gets one in too. Not sure what we're doing. As they just start working you as you're in their corner.
All right.
Anyone want to do anything before Theseus?
Yeah, can we go stop them?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Deuce's gonna be like, wait, no, that's not okay. And just like start hitting him with the feather duster.
Dusa, give me a volatile.
All these rolls I'll never get to roll any other time.
Remember, failing these rolls count as XP too.
True.
And we've had some failures.
Dan's got a lot of XPs now.
Yeah. I was gonna come out of this leveled up.
Oh no.
Almost.
I failed.
So Martha XPs, you go to no surprise a feather duster having little effect. Theseus, what's your move? Poseidon is down, but there's also these two to deal with. Which one you want to go for?
I am actually going to I wonder if I could use my champion physique to shut Poseidon down. Just put him out of his misery with my finishing move.
Read that off to us. How does that work?
When I roll to shut someone down, I may use physical force or intimidation to use volatile instead.
Just sort of hit him with a double whammy where you get the crowd on you and you get harm on him. Yeah, let's do it. Hold up volatile.
So Theseus picks him up and he's like, "This is what y'all doing? Y'all gonna hit me in the back of the head? I got this." And he takes Poseidon and then picks him up for a power bomb. And he just throws him into the buckles on the side. And then the end of the move is a stomp to the face to finish it off.
Let's see the volatile here.
God damn it.
Partial success. Not enough for a finisher, but enough where you toss him in. He hits hard, but Ares manages, instead of him bouncing back to you, he hits the ropes and sort of ragdolls for a second, but Ares sort of catches him a little bit and just, instead of him going back towards you for the kick, your kick remains chambered as Poseidon said, hits straight on the ground, and Zag tags himself in.
All right. Zagreus, Nate, I'll leave you to Megara.
Meg fucking launches over the. rope.
Seems fair to me. Bring it on.
Zach walks over, tags Meg in.
Let's see what a prince looks like on his knees.
Ooh.
Please give me a shutdown roll.
Please. Please. Yes.
Yes. Now, the crowd officially swinging your way morale-wise as they erupt on that. Give me a volatile as then you then go in after Zag, who sort of is flushed red for a second before he just sort of gets ready to, hopefully in time. We'll see. Partial success. That is a harm on Zag. What do you do? What's your move?
I said I was gonna get him on his knees. I think I'm gonna try to get an I don't know wrestling move arm around him and then try to pull him back or pull him down.
Sure. You immediately go and turn around, get him from behind the back, immediately go into a hold, then you just drop him, the already short Zag, even shorter, as you just get full leverage on him and begin a submission right off the bat.
Can I do something else, or?
Yeah, yes, please.
I get a tight hold, and I just want to say, we're still mates though, right? And like,
I'm
pull.
actually kind of mad at all of you.
Oh.
Okay. Anyone else on the side want to do something during this?
Thanatos is like has kind of hopped down from like the apron, is banging on the apron, like just glaring at Zagreus and Meg, and just doing the it happens all the time, Japanese wrestling, with the bup. He's just like pounding the mat, just like a countdown almost for him to submit. Just the bup. Yeah.
I think that's getting the crowd worked up. Give me a hot.
Yeah, that's something that I'm great at.
Ooh, a 1. So this is what happens. You're dropping your morale for that one, buddy. You start the beat, and the crowd responds back to ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And then Ares, being stronger and a drummer, starts his own beat on the mat, just crystal clear, just something, and it's clearly something that this crowd already knows. And he just builds off of yours, but just takes it over and immediately gets the crowd just drumming along with him, pounding their fists to the sort of war beat, these war drums that he starts, pumping up Zag instead.
Can I sneak Ares?
Oh, please give me a dark to sneak Ares.
I want to sneak Ares.
Does anyone want to assist or do anything? Hypnos, you got anything?
I do actually. After that epic beat. Hey, I don't want to like ruin your thing, but maybe like next time do that better. And I would use unhelpful advice to at least heal Thanatos.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're saying this to Than, helping him, but actually helping him, he does have harm. Let's do it. What's that roll for you? That's to shut someone down, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It'll shut someone down to heal them. That's Hypnos for you. Let's see the cold.
Okay.
Success. So yeah, go ahead and heal a harm, Thanatos.
Thanatos is just gonna look and say, "Thank you, baby brother. Thank you so much."
You're welcome.
Meg, you're in. Oh, go ahead, Hypnos. Is there something else with that?
Oh, with the shut someone down.
True.
Oh, with the 7 to 9, or is it just like a regular?
No, yeah, we'll treat this as a regular.
I would like to give.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna give Than the condition dangerous.
Okay, that seems appropriate. Conditions don't always have to be bad. Although that can also be bad with the right person.
I forgot about that.
No
part.
way that's
Might
gonna
shut
blow
someone
up in
down
our
on
faces.
Poseidon.
Doomed and dangerous.
Yes, my favorite Kesha song. You get a condition in return since you're on the sides doing regular rolls. Fan, what condition would you give your brother for this?
Ooh, we're gonna go with. Okay, so you already have Cranky and Gremlin. All right.
Is Cranky Creeper?
Yeah, cranky and creepy.
Creeper. Yeah, Cranky and Creepy. We're gonna give you the condition. Ooh, what's a good word for somebody that gives unneeded advice? Just all the time. Oh God,
Just rude.
just rude.
That's just
yeah,
him.
straight up, just rude. Yeah, just rude. Just straight up rude.
Rude it is.
Yep.
I won't argue with
Turn.
that.
Look, you're one rude dude. Hypnos, you're one rude dude.
Oh, okay. Meg, there's a choking going on. You don't know if Zag likes it. What are you doing?
Bruh.
Do you want to keep the submission going? Are you going for a full tap here? Are we switching it up to a new move?
I want to switch it up and try to like pin him, so I'm on top.
Okay, yeah, give me a volatile.
Okay. Okay. I keep almost wanting to do my skin move where I'm also turning him on as I fight.
You're allowed to do that.
Why are you not doing that?
Yeah, that's the question we all have.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use Pleasure is Pain so that I can do a turn on with my volatile, and to give myself one forward, I am gonna do one harm to this poor boy.
Hurt him.
Break him.
Okay.
It's a full success.
So he says he's mad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come up from behind, get on top, and try to pin him over, and just whisper up next to him like, "We'll talk about that later," and kind of push down.
Okay. Yeah, you sort of whisper that in air, pushing your body into his, holding him on the ground.
This is where I want to go after Ares. Make sure
you
he
hear
doesn't
him
get back
say
in here.
back, "Fine, I'm still mad, but if you don't do something, one of us is gonna finish soon." Theseus, roll your dark. Or volatile. I'll give you either one.
Dude,
Meg,
you can attempt to finish her. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah, no, I got that. Yeah. Yes,
But actually, what happens with Ares will greatly determine how difficult that is for you. So Theseus, what's the move? What are you attempting to do? Is this like, are you sneaking him, or are you just straight up going after him and he sees you coming?
no, I want to sneak him. I want to like, as he's like maybe potentially trying to get in the ring to break up this count, I just want to like yank him off the side of the ring.
Yes, that's a dark. Give us a dark.
Oh,
Let that head hit that apron.
dark instead.
For those at home that don't know, that is the hardest part of the ring.
Oh no!
A full one.
oh my god.
Take a boot to the face.
So you take one harm as you're going in. Ares doesn't see you coming. He's still drumming. You going from him. You don't even fucking see Artemis vault over from her corner, over her ropes, past the other corner rope. Full leap, just splash into you, just clipping you as you're mid sprint after Ares. Yeah, so that's gonna be a harm for you. The crowd erupts at that. Inside the ring, Meg. This will be a modified difficulty because right now it's the things have evened up again with the morale, so you don't have a bonus. So it'll just be a straight volatile if you want to go for this.
Yeah, I want to go for the submit, I guess.
Sure. Give me a volatile roll.
Okay. Partial success.
Okay. So that's enough to harm him, but not enough to finish him. It's only a full success for that.
So
So,
I saw the finger go up.
Yeah, Aphrodite can. Aphrodite can maybe interfere because Dusa. Dusa, what do you want to do?
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the people outside the ring are distracted, right?
They're fully. Well, Aphrodite was, but you've left her to get your feather duster out, so she's not out of it
Okay.
right now. But
If
they're more distracted than they were. Yes.
How does one pull a string on someone? 'Cause I
Usually
have one
when
on
you
Zag.
when you roll against them, you could pull a string to add one. So if you want to do something,
Because I could also give
outside
him a
the
condition, it said.
yeah. So if you want to roll or use that against Zag from outside the ring to make this easier for Meg, I will allow that.
Yes, I would like to give him a condition
What's the
or
condition?
something. I don't know how I do it. Submitter.
I'm gonna
There you go.
say,
I mean, everything Meg has
Submissive?
done to him, submissive.
yeah. This feels a little bit like cold. Give me a cold roll, and then I'll say. Actually, I'm gonna say you use the string. Oh, full success,
I got
11.
an 11.
I'll say Meg get a full reroll on this then,
Okay.
and add an additional one. Essentially, like Dusa handing you the string, or you can now use that condition to get another +1.
Okay.
So volatile, and add even one more.
That's a full fail. It's a full fail on the reroll.
A full fail. That's fine. I'm not gonna punish you for an opportunity to do better. So,
I will not mark XP then.
yeah, you say that, and then do so. What do you say to him? What do you say to put the idea that he's a submissive little prince out there?
You look like you're enjoying that a lot.
Perfect.
Agree with that.
Fucking perfect. There you go, right there.
So at this, you tightening your grip, you saying that, Zag just was clearly enjoying that a lot. Looks over at Dusa, was not, and he just slowly starts twisting out of Meg's grip, instead reversing the hold, slowly bringing your arm behind you, and then you're essentially now locked. You're in a lock battle right now. All right, it's fresh. Theseus outside the ring just got hit by Artemis, who you feel just a gentle tap on your chest as she pushes herself up off of you. Dusa doing some work from the side. Hypnos helping their brother. What's everyone doing this round?
First, Theseus is going to say, that was kind of hot. Then he's going to, kind of roll his way back towards his side of the ring. I don't want to be over here anymore.
Okay, Theseus heading back. Fan, Hypnos, anything?
Thanatos, so Meg's whip that she grabbed is over here, right?
Yeah, it is.
There's no referee, right?
Not really.
Oh, well, I guess there's no DQ for foreign objects, So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to just take that whip, and I'm just going to slide it over to Meg.
This is dark if I ever heard it. Give me a dark roll, Fan.
Mm-hmm.
Partial success. That's enough. The crowd sees it, obviously. The morale's still iffy with that, but Meg's in this sort of she gets pulled around to where she has one arm locked up by Zag, and she's facing you as Zag's behind her, and you just toss the whip when it's her free hand she catches it. Meg, what would you like to do?
Yeah. As he kind of gets his arms up and gets behind, I want to just pin those arms above his head and try to.
Yes, volatile, please.
And I'm gonna add the hot point to that one and just go ahead and do harm to this sweet boy again.
Okay.
That's a full
10, full success. With a deftness and aggression that was very subtle yet strong. Before you know, you reverse his hold on you. Before he even knows what's happening, his hands are up and intricately tied with your whip. As you do that last pull to tighten it, one hand on his back, as he's just sort of stretched out, and you're now pulling it. He catches Dusa's eyes in shame as she just calls him out for enjoying this.
You still look like you like it.
Causing him his final harm as he seems like he's now on the brink.
Step on him now. Just step on him.
And he's looking to get out with a tag if possible. As you see Artemis and Poseidon both reaching out, waiting for the tag. Yes.
Can I do another dirty move? I know I'm just leaning into it.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna grab that chair. Let's just say for purposes of just logistical purposes, Poseidon's on the same like corner as I kind of move around the corner with the chair on the apron, and I would like to toss the chair to Poseidon.
Yes,
and then when he
do it.
catches it, I would like to super kick the chair into his face off the apron.
Please give me a dark. Our success is enough. As you toss it to him and he just looks and he catches it, and but by the time it's just like you set up, you go again because it's partial. The crowd, you're healing strong as this crowd just booing all the dirty shit Than's doing, but Than's just eating it up, and it's been effective. Sure enough, he takes the boot, chair to face, and he just drops and rolls off the side, leaving one less Oh, go ahead.
Than's immediately gonna drop down and start going towards the audience and doing a little bit of I can't hear you, just eating it up. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Meg, you have the morale. Than or Zag is badly injured at this point now. Are you going to finish him yourself, or are you gonna? Well, he's gonna go for a. Actually, what do you want to do? What's your move?
Okay.
Go to finish yourself. Theseus is also on the ropes. There's also some team moves you could attempt if you wanted to try something fancy.
If you don't do anything fancy, Theseus is going to do something dirty. So that's how this is going to work out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to push him down on his knees, like I said I would get him. And I'm going to say, kneel to the king, and I'm going to tap in.
Oh, okay. So then,
okay. So it doesn't have to be a full tap. I want to say you do that. You with your boot push him down, keep his hands up, and I mean Theseus can essentially come in and do a move and leave you to do the pin, unless you want Theseus to be the one to do the pin.
I'll do the pin.
Okay, so you don't even have to tag it in. Yeah, you say kneel to the king, drop him. Theseus, it's your moment.
Theseus just jumps on top of the rope and then does a reverse moonsault. Lands right on Zacharias.
Let me see a volatile roll from both of you.
Excellent.
You already rolled yours, Theseus?
No, not yet.
I'm gonna say add one for since actually each of you add one. Meg, you're using the whip, and you have Meg's assistance to set him up for your thing, Theseus. So each of you add one.
That's a full success.
Meg
That's
with a 13. Theseus. So,
Poor Zagreus. This is
I-
my roommate.
I
This
want
is
to
my
share
fucking roommate.
screen. I want to share screen so you know I'm not lying. That I put in a special rule where if you do a team move and you both get the exact same score, it's like the best of the best, and you both literally got a 13. I'm tempted to share my screen because I'm not making this up. Had that written in. Beautiful. You pull him back, kneel to the king. He drops, looks back at you, full reverse moonsault, right, just Theseus twice the size as this dude, just bodying him. You guys, I mean, the whole crowd hears the crunch. Theseus just cracks. Something snapped, something maybe broke. Not on Theseus, though. So he goes in and he gets up from it, and yeah, Little Prince is just out, fully out, ready for the pin.
Oh yeah, I pin him.
How do you pin him? What's the
Yeah,
move? Is this like you're down pinning him? Is this just you're just putting a foot on him? What do you want to do? What's Meg's style?
Yeah, she steps on him.
Yes, she does. So, Meg, yeah, just whip up behind her back, just putting one boot on him, looking at Theseus flexing for the crowd, everyone in their final pose. The whole crowd counts the 1, 2, 3.
Theseus has the scepter and it's just
Yes. Crowd fucking loses it. Everyone goes wild. Dionysus says, that is the dirtiest thing I've ever witnessed. Congratulations, Thonic kids from below. We all love an underdog, folks. God damn. And yeah, it's just everyone going wild. You know that. Yeah, you guys even see Zeus from the side just nodding. And he'll go get in the ring. Well, I guess rehearsals went well. You're in.
That
Can
it?
I just pick Zagreus up and hold him?
Absolutely.
I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, you pick him up. Poseidon goes, whoa! Word is you sort of abandoned him before. I think he's probably safer with the God Squad.
Want him?
Theseus steps up, moves right in front of them. Is like, no, he's safe with us.
I mean, I saved his life. We all remember that, right? And Zeus just goes, it's fine, let him go.
You're accidentally
And you
in
see
the right
Poseidon and
place.
Zeus just give each other a look. Poseidon reluctantly steps down. The night is yours.
Theseus goes over to Zagreus too. He's like, sorry about that. I heard something crack. We'll get you all squared away, I promise.
Beautiful. Yeah, there's no response. He's fucking out, but it's whatever. Yeah, eventually
I'm not gonna put it down, yeah.
people start sort of filing out. There's a lot of murmuring. You guys get a lot of congratulations, a lot of random shades sort of like patting you on the shoulders and whatnot, being like, that was awesome. And yeah, eventually you're filed out and you're sort of left to go get out of your makeup and costumes. And it's quite late. How the school works is they're in a 4-day schedule. This was Thursday night, so you have Fridays are like a steady catch-up day, and then you have the weekend. There is a pass. There's be a trip going into town if you guys would like to go into town the next day or the weekend. But tryouts will be on Sunday. But yeah, you guys have the weekend and a few days to do what you want to do. But have that in mind. You all know this as we're going back into our scene. Yeah, what are you guys doing? You're heading back to the changing room? Just going straight back to the dorm? Celebrating? What's the plan?
Theseus is keeping the crown and scepter.
100%.
These are victory gifts for him.
Yusuf starts packing away everyone's normal clothes into the bag, so
Yeah, I think
take it back.
Meg makes sure we get the Zag's clothes from the God Squad, and she's just gonna carry this boy back
Okay.
to the door. Even if he wakes up, she's just.
Okay, anyone else?
hands just hanging towards the back, just kind of like before they leave, just kind of takes a look at the ring and just kind of nods. And then,
Okay. As we head back, everyone gets back to the dorm. A little bruised, but spirits high. Zag's bed's still there somewhere in Thesis' room. Megan's
He's actually going to set up Zag's bed now and move some of his trophies.
He's moved some of his
around.
stuff. You lay Zag in the bed, and that is when you notice Zag's not even breathing. And that is where we'll take our break. We'll be back in a few minutes. See you guys soon. Back at Hades High School. Please enjoy and go subscribe to Ionic, our music partner. They're amazing, and they're going to play us out.
No.
See you all in a few minutes. Bye. We're back. They did it. They killed Zag again. XP for everyone, and we're picking things up right on there. Coming back victorious from Night Theater, setting the little prince on the bed, and realizing, oh shit, he dead. Proceed. Oh, wait a minute. I think our sound's coming through. Wait, someone speak. Let me see if the sound's working now. Okay, now we're good. Sorry about that, people. As we were saying, they killed Zag, and they were congratulating themselves. Here we are. Okay, now we're good. Sorry about that, people. As we were saying, they killed.
So
Congratulating
Theseus
themselves.
comes out of the room. He's
Here we
like,
are. Okay, now we're
I think
good.
he's dead.
Sorry about that, people.
Again.
As we were saying,
What?
they killed.
No.
So
Congratulating
Theseus
themselves.
comes out of the room. He's
Here we
like,
are. Okay, now we're
I think
good.
he's dead.
Sorry about that, people.
Yeah.
As we were saying,
Yeah,
they
that
killed.
didn't land on him that hard, all things considered.
No, it doesn't take much, does it? Obviously. Seems like you put the screw on him too much there, Meg.
Yeah. Apparently, y'all need a safe word or something.
Can we perform
phone-
CPR?
Phones don't have service or anything, so yeah, I'm just gonna Dusa try CPR.
Can we perform CPR?
I'm gonna go get the
Phones
headmaster.
don't have service or anything, so yeah, I'm just gonna.
Wait, bring him to
try
our room and then I'll
CPR.
try. Can we perform
I'm
CPR?
gonna go get the headmaster.
Phones don't-
I get a bonus in our room because I cleaned it.
Around.
True. Okay. What do I do? How do we save him?
I don't. What do you? Just save him. I don't know. CPR, something. You know, Heimlich.
Okay. Juice is
You're not
performing
gonna do
CPR.
Heimlich.
What do I need to
though,
do?
just,
Chest
I
compression.
don't know. She's
chest
doing
compression.
chest compressions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Stay alive.
Okay.
Theseus is literally just strolling away because
And then-
apparently
Meg, you
this
gotta-
happens
no, you have to breathe into
regularly.
his face. Someone has to give him mouth to mouth.
I'll breathe into his face. I don't know why you can't do it.
Well, because I have to do the compressions and then because he likes you.
I do the chest compressions because I'm not gonna I breathe in because I'm not gonna argue. I do the chest compressions because I'm tenderly trying to heal him. I breathe.
Yeah, I mean this all counts. You're doing compressions. You're giving him air. Theseus is going to get the headmaster. Yeah, this nothing seems to be happening.
Okay.
Theseus, you head to the. Well, it's quite late. You're gonna have to head over to the other residential tower where the staff live.
I'm sure this is gonna go great, but Theseus is gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, you head to the door that leads to that area. Knock on the door. It's quite late. You wait a little bit, and sure enough, headmaster himself, this huge red robe. He tightens as he opens the door. Theseus?
Good evening, sir. I have a question for you. It's gonna sound kind of weird. How many times has your son died?
Never.
Oh, okay. Well, then this would be the second time he's died since we've met him. But apparently he's dead right now.
Where?
In my room. We had a wrestling
Immediately
match.
starts marching that way.
And Theseus is telling the whole story, everything that happened, not leaving out any details.
Are you telling me about the cliff as well?
Yeah, because once he realized he said the second time, he realizes he's gonna have to come clean with that too.
So when Theseus leaves the room, I think obviously to get the headmaster, Meg looks at Dusa and is like, "Go back to our room."
Are you sure?
Go back to our room.
Okay.
I mean, you can stay if you want. I'm just gonna. He's gonna bring the headmaster here. The headmaster's gonna have questions. I don't know what he's gonna say.
Nope.
While they're talking, Than's going to kind of look at the body and is going to take his index finger and is going to just kind of hold Zagreus's hand a little bit. And I would like to roll Not Your Time.
Go ahead and make that roll. Make it with a -1 at this point.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You got a partial success. You see darkness, like a swirling darkness, though, like a almost liquid void. Then you see bubbles, and then more bubbles. And then you surface from some sort of liquid, and you see the history teacher, Achilles, reaching down for you, and that's when your vision cuts out.
Achilles. Bubbles. Water. It happened again. It happened again. There's bubbles, there's water again. And it's bubbling. And Achilles is reaching down for me, him, myself. I don't know. It's not clear.
You sure you didn't hit yourself too hard?
No.
No, you didn't, or no, you're not sure.
I'm not
There's a
sure. No,
difference.
I'm not sure.
Oh god.
I'm not sure I haven't hit myself too hard. It might have been the nectar or the ambrosia. Could have been something. I don't know.
Okay.
Things have been weird ever since then.
Hey, maybe we should go. Like, it's been a long day. We probably don't want to deal with what happened, and you should rest. Best medicine. Let's just go.
He needs to know what I saw.
Does he?
He's gathered us here. I don't know.
You hear heavy footsteps. Are you staying or getting back to your room?
Meg stays.
I would like to use my string, a string I have on Than, to hopefully convince him to come with me.
Okay, we'll use a string. Or Thanatos, if you leave now with your brother, you'll get an XP.
Thanatos is going to look between Meg and then Zagreus and then Hypnos. And he's been riding high for a little bit, from the evening, but you're just going to see him go back to that normal shoulder slouched a little bit, that kind of hunched position is going to go, all right, let's...
I'll tell him what you saw, if you're okay with that.
Thank you. Yeah, of course. Are you sure you're going to be okay?
Yeah, I might be an accomplice to murder, so probably not, but that's where we are. You guys get out of here.
Luckily, if there are charges pressed against you, then it's not just you that's accomplice to murder. Actually, everybody that was involved in the scene and in that building will be brought forth and charged, and they'll be interrogated until they figure it out. But it's probably going to be ruled as an accidental death.
Yeah,
Happens all the time
sure.
in professional wrestling. Let's go, Hypnos.
God.
That was weirdly confident.
With that, could I possibly erase one of my conditions out of care?
Which condition?
Either cranky or rude.
Rude's still fresh, but I think actually, well, I don't know. What does everyone think? How are you feeling about him no longer being? I feel like you're less cranky at the time, and now you're a little more clear-headed and worried.
I think if anything, it's cranky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hypno's still rude.
Now I'm just a rude creeper.
But he's not in his cranky mood anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
So who's staying with Zag? Meg? Just Meg?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you see Headmaster Hades stomp through, Theseus at his side. Immediately goes in, looks at Zag. What is this ridiculous outfit? And he will just...
We're wrestling.
Scoop him up, of course.
It was Zeus's idea or something.
I'm sure he'll pull through. We have staff to help with that. I will notify you of your punishment when we decide. I suggest you at least enjoy the weekend for now. It may be your last on the island.
Mm-hmm.
And he will begin carrying off Zagreus. Unless anyone wants to say anything.
He seems like cool about it. He seems like he's gonna be fine. I'll just Thanatos thinks Achilles might help.
What?
Thanatos thinks Achilles might help him get better. Yesterday it was Poseidon and somehow he knew that, and this time he said Achilles. I don't know, I'm just...
What do you mean he knew that?
He told you Poseidon was with him, Poseidon rescued him. I don't...
He sees things, Sarah. It's weird. But he's a weird kid.
It seems he's always around when bad things happen. Convenient that he also knows how they will be solved.
Sure, if that's the way you want to go about it. But I think you know more than what you're letting on.
I know that right now my son's health is in jeopardy, and I would like to immediately assist him.
Yeah, get to that for sure. I like Zagreus. And apparently she really likes Zagreus.
I'll shake his head and I'll begin exiting.
It could have went worse.
Leaving you guys in your dorm.
That was an awesome thing you did with the whip, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah, that's cool. Cool assist. I truly hope we didn't kill a man.
I think there's something weird about this place. Really?
Yeah, like Zagreus got all weird when we asked about the kid who died last year. And, like, he was definitely dead, like, in pieces. Thanatos laid out every way you could die falling off the cliff.
Where did everybody else go, by the way?
Oh, I sent Dusa back because I knew Headmaster being here would make her, nervous and not be great, and Hypnos and dragged Thanatos back, so.
I think we should go interrogate the God Squad.
No. Most of them strike me as assholes.
Yeah, but maybe they know about Zacharias. Maybe that's why they wanted to take him back.
Maybe. I feel like that was Poseidon just trying to ride the wave of being a hero.
I see what you did.
Zagreus told me he was mad at us.
I see what you did there. I'm not gonna let that slide.
Honestly, I didn't do it on purpose, but thank you.
I think they are not as scary as they pretend to be. You just beat them at their own game. We're gonna talk to them. Now would probably be either the worst time or the best time. One of the two.
We're
I can't
going
always
in-
tell the difference.
Town tomorrow, right? This weekend?
I will be.
Sorry, I have to sneeze. Look, I say maybe we can talk to a few of them, ask about the student who died last year. That seems like an innocuous place to start, at least.
If you prefer to, beat around the bush.
I don't need to. I mean, I'm not great at getting people to tell me things because they like me. I'd rather just be able to ask someone something up front. It seems like that's an easy question to ask without.
Need to like you. Make them fear you. Look at
Yeah, I
you.
think I'm doing a pretty
You
good
are
job.
terrifying and adorable at the same time somehow.
Thanks, I guess. I'm gonna go make sure.
Theseus, are you trying to turn her on, or maybe use it as a type of motivator to get her to do?
Accidentally, yeah, I think so.
Let's see that hot roll.
Okay. All right.
Partial success. So,
My rolls for tonight.
yeah. So they can give you a string, or choose. So Meg, you can give a string, or you can give yourself to him. Promise him something you think he wants, which right now seems to be to support him and go in to address the God Squad, or get embarrassed and act awkward.
Yeah, you want to go talk to the gods?
Yes.
All right, fine. Let's go.
So Theseus managed to smooth talk you a little bit. How about the rest of you? Are you gathering everyone, Theseus, or just you and Meg?
Theseus is knocking on everybody's door. So yeah. Yo, we're gonna go talk to these other gods. I figured at the very least, Hypnos, you'd want to see Zeus again. Maybe he's still wearing the spandex he was wearing earlier.
You can't just dangle that every time. I'm tired.
He might be dangling something. I don't know.
God damn it.
You said
Meanwhile,
for
like,
that.
so we're gonna go
Oh,
talk to the
dude.
God Squad.
We'll find out who
Should I-
died.
Should
And
I
if it
come
was-
with you? Should I stay? Okay.
Me and Dusa could stay, right, Dusa? We could just
Oh, we can.
hang
We can
I mean, if you're scared.
or should should we split up and either everyone talk to someone different? That way we could cover more ground, because that seems like the best way to do something like this is to talk to different people.
No, we should absolutely intimidate one person at a time.
Yeah.
As a
Perhaps
group?
Poseidon. He's feeling a little bit shamed tonight, I think.
Oh, Hypnos.
Yes.
We were good. You had the idea, the picture. We need to put the picture up.
Yes, we could. Perfect. We can put the picture up
We
and
could hype
come
him
back
up.
and go to sleep. Yes.
Hype him up. That would be perfect.
There we go.
Well, we could do the picture on the way to the gods. That way it's 2 birds with 1 stone, and we only had to sneak out once.
Okay, that's fine.
You still have not gotten the picture. You're going to do that when this whole wrestling stuff happened.
Sure.
'Cause you'd have to go to the library and you'd have to essentially sneak in, break in, and print out a picture at this
Nope.
time of
Not
night.
worth.
We should maybe save that for when the library's open.
We could put the screw on Hermes.
I was thinking,
Oh, Hermes!
honestly, Theseus and I have both got a hit on Ares at this point.
Hermes told me all about the gossip earlier today, so I think it'd be easier to get him to talk.
Yeah, let's try that. He also says he likes to do his own thing. I feel like him talking to us maybe wouldn't get back to the gods as much.
Also, I think he might like us more, because when they blindfolded us, he gave me a signal that it was him. So
He
maybe,
might like you more.
Oh.
or he's just making sure that we were safe and
Or-
trusted them. Because it was
Or-
really scary when a bunch of people come in and put masks on you and tried to take you away.
Or
We call that hazing where I'm from, but
Yeah,
I thought that was illegal now.
they say it's illegal, but they still do it. Specifically in a lot of schools that have final clubs or skull and crossbone societies, where they do a series of systematic rituals to try to induct new members.
And how many of those lead to death?
In the past 50 years, 5 times.
oh,
Interesting.
that's
Okay,
a
good.
very low percentage. We're fine.
Yeah, it's like a lower number than maybe I would have thought it would be. And then I start to leave.
That's lower than the percentage of times we've seen Zag and killed him by accident.
We're at 100 now.
Fair.
We didn't
For
kill
two.
him the first time.
Then why did you? Then why did he run? As I pointed.
I didn't
Okay.
want to witness it, but since we've gotten out. Oh, by the way, I told Headmaster all about that, by the way.
Yeah, he said punishment is incoming.
Fantastic.
We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I have a feeling that
Punishment?
we're going to figure out some magical shit here soon. Maybe I'll get magic that makes my arm even stronger, and then I can throw a football 150 yards.
Okay, we should probably get going.
in your dreams.
And Theseus just looks at Hypnos, just gives a glare, just like, we should go.
Okay.
Left.
You know the God Squad got their name because they reside at the very top floor of this tower. Will you be taking the elevator up to their common room or taking the stairs?
Stairs.
Elevator?
Stairs, baby.
I don't trust the elevator. The power's gone on twice since we've been here.
Shit.
Yep.
Okay. Are you trying to like sneak up there, get the drop on them, or are you just showing up?
Theseus takes the elevator. Theseus is very confident in his athletic ability. He does not need to run upstairs to prove anything to anyone. He just did a reverse moonsault tonight. He's feeling good.
Okay. Anyone else taking the elevator with Theseus? Okay, so Theseus, Hypnos, and Dusa load up on the elevator as Meg and Thanatos begin the long ascent up the staircase. Naturally, the trio arrives much sooner. So you go floor after floor after floor until finally arriving at the very top. The door slowly opens, Hermes is the one that sort of looks up and greets you. You can also tell the lights are dimmed. You could smell nectar in the air. You can hear music coming from various dorm rooms. They're having a good time up here. Hermes is just sort of saying, and looks up. Hey, what's up?
We need to talk.
Oh, most of us are busy right now. We can maybe talk tomorrow?
No, I think now is a good time.
Ooh, now's a very good time for some people, but not a good time for talking necessarily. Who do you need to talk to?
Well, what are you
Tuesday, I
doing right
think.
now?
I'm sorry?
What are you doing right now?
Dionysus.
Well, if you're doing Dionysus right now, why are you in here with us?
It's a very good question, but it's my job to answer the elevator. Last time I didn't, Zeus got very mad.
So were you with Dionysus and you heard? How does that work? Like, do you hear the elevator come up and then you just leave what you were doing? Like, how that seems that would be. You would think
You managed to
Dionysus
put
was like
clothes
that
on
either.
too. That's impressive.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
very
dressed pretty
fast.
Oh, I don't think I would be admitting that in public.
Oh, snap.
I mean, but public's never bothered me before. So
Let it
anyway,
all hang out then.
Oh, so like Dionysus.
wow, is this what you guys wanted to talk about?
No.
Oh, okay.
What?
I'll let
I'm
Zeus
just gonna
know
go
you're
talk
here.
to Athena. And he just creeps off.
Whoa! No! I can't really stop you though if you want to just sort of push by.
Just we have a good working relationship.
Okay, shit. Zeus, the Thana kids are here, and he runs over to one of the dorms and starts knocking on the door. Can look around and sort of pick out. There's names outside the doors. Can tell where Athena's room is.
I've been to Athena's room.
You guys were probably studying in one of the lounge earlier. This is probably your first time up here.
Okay. He goes to Athena's room.
Okay, yeah. You knock. Athena opens the door. You can see she rooms with Artemis. She opens the door around the same time Zeus's door opens, and Zeus has just enough off to make himself decent. He's sort of just grabbed his sheet and has it almost like a toga just sort of draped over him in this moment as he steps out. Hey, what are you guys doing here? I thought your room's way down there. Is some sort of emergency? Yeah, Athena's has looked at you and just sort of looks over at Zeus. Yeah, what's up?
Do y'all mind if I come in? I would prefer to talk to y'all directly and not let them distract us.
It's gonna be a whole thing. And Zeus says, yeah, it'll be a whole thing. So what's going on? As he sort of posts up next to their door with you. You want to talk? Student leader to student leader, let's talk.
Fine. And Theseus walks over to him and is like, I need to know something.
You need to know something. Interesting. What does King Theseus need to know?
How does Zagreus come back to life? How did you turn the lights on the other night?
The other night there was a storm. Zagreus, didn't know, died. He was I think he was hiding something. We tried getting some information out of him. Aphrodite got a little bit, but he seems to be protecting you a lot. Kind of weird
All
that
are hiding something.
he had this horrible accident and somehow none of you knew anything about it. I don't buy it.
I don't care what you buy.
I don't know what you want from me, Theseus. You seem to know more than I do. So please enlighten me.
Is that supposed to be funny?
No, I'm not the Joker type.
Zargus has died twice.
How? I know he washed up on the beach, but Poseidon said he was still breathing when he found him.
Fell
So
off
you
a
failed to
cliff.
kill him that time, if that's what you think. The second time... are you
Apparently,
talking
some
about
other kid
in the
died
ring?
here last
You
year.
just killed him?
Yeah, apparently he's dead. He wasn't breathing. Is there a reason y'all wanted to take him back?
Yeah, because we like him. And you guys left him abandoned last time you went and hung out with him. We thought he can use some real friends.
We didn't
Someone to look up
abandon him.
out for him. Really?
Wouldn't abandon him. He literally fell into pieces.
Okay. I don't know what you're getting at here. You're spinning a wild tale, man. And I don't get what you're going for.
You know what? We're better than you. And we don't have time for this.
I thought you wanted to be one of us.
Yeah, but if I had to be like you, I'd probably just leave all of this behind me and go live somewhere by myself where I could maybe learn to not be an asshole. Or at
Earlier
least learn
today, when you were shit talking all of your
I
friends.
am an asshole and accept it. But you seem somewhere torn between the two.
Give me a shut someone down.
All right.
Meanwhile, up the stairs, Meg's just like, so you and Dionysus, is that a thing?
I don't even know.
Been there, man.
I don't know what's going on.
And you know what? I am going to use champion physique as I say this. I'm like poke him in the chest and push him back as I'm doing this to get my point across. So I use physical force. Volatile to shut down.
You may use physical force or intimidation to use volatile instead of cold. Yeah, let's go for it.
Oops, okay.
$12. Full success here. On that, choose one from below. They don't have a string on you, so you can take a string on him. You can give him a condition, or you can take one forward in this encounter.
I'll take a string on Zeus. I think that could be useful later on down the line.
Yeah, mark that you have a string on Zeus.
I love the idea that as I'm like done with this and we're leaving, the others just come up the stairs.
Yeah, so you get the last word in, and it sinks in as you take your leave back to the elevator. You can even see Athena sort of gives you a look and gives Zeus a look. Few people are sort of looking at him like, what the fuck are you going to do? Like, you're not going to let him get away with that, right? And you can see him really mulling it over. But by the time before he can really settle on what he wants to do, you're sort of in the elevator and you've taken the moment from him. And you guys start heading back down.
Should we wait for the others because they're on the stairs? Oh,
No, we'd ruin the moment. We really don't want to.
okay.
Walk back into a room after you drop the mic. That's just the thing. You can't go into that room ever again.
Megan Tham. Probably a little over halfway up by now. When the damn power goes out again.
I fucking told them.
You don't listen. This place is older than ancient Greece. It's
Do you remember, like, the first night we were here, though, and we were asking Zagreus all those questions, and he literally, I said, does the power go out? And he was like, no, not that often.
Yeah. Well, you know, you also asked him about people dying all the time, or the person that died last year, and he kept avoiding it, so he probably lied about things.
I guess. Just weird.
Oh, as soon as the power goes out, Theseus just like, fuck Zeus, fuck him.
Yeah, you're mid elevator ride on the way down when, of course, it shuts off.
No, right?
No, not like that.
Zeus is probably having like a mini panic attack in the corner.
Hypnos is getting comfortable. Gonna just sleep through this.
What happens if it doesn't move again? Hey, Theseus, how do we get out? Can you open the door?
Fine, it'll be fine. Theseus hands
I don't like enclosed spaces.
his jacket and just like, here, just take this and chill the fuck out.
Thank you, Prince. This means a lot. Thank you.
People are getting cozy in the elevator. Eventually, Meg and Then do make it to the top floor. How would you like to proceed?
Before we make it to the top, Than's gonna stop Meg and is going to look at Meg and go, one question before whatever is up here. Do you think I'm crazy?
I think you're a weird goth. But I don't think you're crazy.
Okay. Good.
I think if you were wrong, and Poseidon hadn't been there, I think you were crazy. But he was there on the beach with Poseidon, like you said. So I don't know what's going on. Has that like happened to you before? Where you like saw something?
I mean, like, no more than like normal deja vu, which is typically just your brain, your subconscious kind of telling you certain things, finding, you know, repeating patterns in the universe, things of that nature. Some people believe that's a simulation, but that's asinine. There's too many undisclosed variables, things that happen randomly to mean that it's a simulation. But no, I mean, occasionally, a gut feeling, an instinct, but it's never been like this.
Okay, so I think you're a weird goth nerd. But I like you, and I don't think you're crazy.
Thanks, Meg. And yeah, I guess we continue on up.
You head up, get to that door, the top. You open it up. There's candlelight in the room. And the only person out in the common room is Zeus, who's moved a chair to face the doorway. So as soon as you open it, he's facing you.
Hey.
Why aren't you with the rest?
I didn't trust the elevator after the power went out a few times, and like, you know, could use the exercise, I guess.
It's important to get 10,000 steps a day or your heart's going to become weak and you are prone to heart attacks.
Can't have that.
Are you here for the same reason?
It's kind of concerning that a student has died twice.
The only people who think anyone's died twice seems to be your group. And it seems to be connected to your group. I'm starting to think you're bad news. I'm starting to think maybe your group doesn't really belong here.
What makes you think that you belong here more than we do?
I'm destined to be here. I've proven my worth, and I've discovered my purpose. And my purpose is to lead other great people, so those great people can lead the rest of the world. People like you.
You know something, Zeus? There's a difference between a leader and a guy that wears cheap cologne and doesn't know how to style his hair properly and relies on other people doing things for him. We came up here just trying to get answers and trying to talk, and you insist on being an asshole. I don't think that's a good way to lead. If you're gonna lead, you need to lead by experience.
Well, when I lead, we're all a united front. You guys are straggling up here after the rest of the group. What does that say about the leadership quality of your little squad? Apparently, you've led Zagreus to his death twice, if your own rumors are to be believed.
Accidental deaths occur every day. If you took time to take some studies, focus on work, you would realize that. Instead of having you and the rest of your little god squad get squashed in a ring by a couple of what you call rejects. Or is that... No, what I'm hearing is the leftovers of a 3 count on your team.
If you've arrived for round 2, by all means, I accept. Otherwise, get back beneath us where you belong.
Thanatos is going to step up to him face to face, and he is going to say, I'm all well and good for a round 2, but I'm telling you right now, there's no ring and there's no rules. I'll make you eat that carpet. Oh no.
With a partial success. Luckily, Hypnos healed you for one earlier. You're gonna take a harm as he steps up, and it sounds like a thunderclap. The backhand he delivers to Thanatos, just boom. Little bit of blood splatters on the wall. You take a couple steps back, but are able to keep your footing. Even in the elevator, you guys heard something. Maybe a storm has started outside. Maybe that's why the power's gone off. 179, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna say, you can see just a darkness to him. Something to rival even you, Thanatos. As his mood, he's already not in the brightest moods, and you see something just slowly, like a dark cloud going over him, as you suddenly get the feeling that he's no longer this posturing, pompous individual. He's very willing to do whatever it takes to hold his authority.
So he sees like a shadow go over Zeus's face, and part of it is definitely whatever darkness thing. The other is the shadow as a fist comes in.
Give me a volatile.
Yeah. Come on. Partial.
Do you want him to learn something about your true nature? Do you want me to decide about the harm, or do you want to become your darkest self?
What was the middle option? Sorry.
I decide how the harm turns out.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. Meg's not thinking about how hard she's hitting. She's just trying to get him off of Thanatos. So I think that makes sense.
So what are you doing? You're just swinging at him? You're just going to cold cock him?
Yeah, I think she kind of shoves Than back and just goes for him.
Perfect. So, not knowing your own strength, you shove Than back hard as Than gets slammed into this stone curved wall. Another crack as you take another harm, as Zeus also takes a harm though as you follow through with him, hitting him back.
That is 4 harm.
Oh no!
So, as Than hits that stone wall, staggers a little bit, staggers backwards through the open door to the stairway. And you hear as he tumbles down, which you know a very long spiral staircase heading to the bottom.
Okay, I run after him.
I think you just see a smile on his face the entire time. He's got blood coming down from the corner of his mouth where he got like backhanded, and he's just like smiling, and he just. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Meg, you rush down to see the next landing, or the next level where it levels out a little bit and keeps going down. A sprawled out, unconscious Thanatos.
Oh. Just pick him up. And carry him down the stairs, yeah. I don't think there's anything mechanically I can do otherwise. I'll just take him down.
Sure, you take him down. Power's still not on, it's just you and Thanatos.
I light some of the candles in his dorm.
Okay.
And I guess if there was ever a moment to start tenderly caring for somebody's wounds, it'd be the person you just shoved down the stairs in the candlelight.
Okay.
So, to skirt death, I have to remove all harm and choose to go darkest self or remove all my strings.
Yes. Which will it be?
I'm gonna remove all my strings because I think that was a pretty humiliating thing that just happened to Thanatos.
Okay.
So I think losing all social standing and capacity, lose all those strings.
So, all of your strings. You will be able to heal 2 harm, although you'll be out for a little while. As Meg will spend most of the night with Thanatos. You say you're tenderly tending to his wounds? What does that look like?
It's like really awkward at first where Meg is like not necessarily wanting to touch him but feeling really bad, and eventually just kind of getting over the fact that like this is uncomfortable and it's her fault. Not all of it, but the last bit, and sort of getting like a cloth from the bathroom and like wiping the blood off. And I'm sure Dusa like has a first aid kit in in our room, and so Meg like tears the bathroom up looking for it, brings it in, leaves everything a mess.
Okay. As that is going on through the night, it's been a while. Hypnos is asleep immediately. Theseus Dusa, do you eventually sort of succumb and try to sleep, snuggle up? Luckily, Hypnos is wearing a blanket, so it kind of works. Or is it just too tense, too uncomfortable in here? What's the vibe?
I guess eventually fall asleep if we can't get out. I feel like we would try to like pry the doors open at some point. Right? That's a normal thing you do when you're trapped in an elevator. See if you can open the doors.
You want to go for that?
Sure.
Or do you want to have Theseus go for that, I should say? You're muted.
You're muted.
I said Theseus would stop Dusa if Dusa tried that. Like, nah, no. Still a long way down.
But if we're stuck between, we can like crawl out.
Stuck between what?
Floors.
What floors have we discovered? Is there are multiple floors, or is it just
multiple
a top?
floors?
Yeah. No, it's like a straight up tower. There's many floors in this dormitory tower.
Yeah.
You would assume you're roughly halfway down.
It's not just a penthouse, like one and done.
Got it. So these would be like, I think this is Zeus is doing, but I'm not sure about it.
Well, at least if we can try to get out, we won't be trapped here, and then he won't completely win. And if it doesn't work, we just wait.
I don't think he won tonight at all, which is why I'm happy to sit here.
Well, I'm kind of worried because what if like Meg and Than got up there? They were behind us, and Zeus was really mad when
Meg
we
can
left.
handle herself,
and-
and Thanatos can see death apparently.
Dead
So
people?
maybe Thanatos can see his own death. So if he's going to die, then he probably would have told us. Maybe.
I don't know if that logic works, but okay.
Sure it does. You just have to believe it hard enough.
I believe that we can get out of here. And Zeus is gonna like start messing with the door.
Thanatos is like, be my guest. Thanatos just kind of like chills in the
Dusa
corner.
wants
Or
out
not
of
Thanatos,
this.
but Theseus just kind of chills in the corner and just watches Dusa as Dusa struggles with the door.
Zeus wants out of this metal death chamber.
Dusa, give me a volatile.
Oh god, I'm so good at that.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh gee. Oh golly.
Ooh, a full success as Dusa hulks out, forcing open the elevator door, seeing that you're sort of at that point where like from your knee down, you can see the opening of where would be the next floor that you might be able to sort of get down and squeeze through. As yeah,
He's not
Theseus,
falling asleep with Hypnos in the room.
yeah,
Absolutely not happening.
Yeah, you should want out of this room more than I do.
Yeah.
He feels
You see-
fine staying here, but not falling asleep here.
Yeah, Dusa, sparkly purple top, just hulking out, rips this door open, and you
Maybe
guys
you need
can-
to hit the gym with me now, Dusa. Impressive.
And then I guess like belly slide out, just like
Mhm.
full penguin slide.
Yes, yeah, you guys can slide out. You're in one of the random shades dormitory levels, but easy enough to just sort of move through the common room. It's quite late; they'll all be asleep. Head to the stairwell at the side and make your way down. Where Dusa in your room, you'd find Meg tenderly treating a very broken-looking Thanatos.
He's just walking down the steps like, is that blood?
Oh no, we should move faster. And I'm gonna like run down the stairs.
Yeah, you get to the bottom as the power kicks on again. You're probably arriving at the bottom floor just as the elevator dings and opens up.
Tusa stares daggers at it.
Sort of shut down
If it
the
could
elevator.
freeze in space. Yes, I want to shut down the elevator.
Wait, Hypnosis still in there. Oh my god.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah.
He just
It
pokes
dings.
Hypnos twice.
Hypnos
And
yawns,
if
just
Hypnos
sort of-
doesn't get up, then Theseus just leaves Hypnos.
Start shuffling out.
Oh, amazing.
There was blood on the stairs.
What? You
We
went
should go
upstairs?
find everyone. Don't worry about it.
Little
So wait.
blood flecks lead to
What?
Thanatos' room.
Yeah, we
Or
follow
I-
the blood trail.
Yeah, Thanatos.
Yeah, whose room? Oh, so you did this in Thanatos' room?
Yeah, I did it.
Got
He has
candles,
candles. He has candles and the power's out.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, you went back to yours for the first day. Went back. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You open that scene where by this point, Thanatos is sort of groggily coming to consciousness. His head in Meg's lap. It's
The
Meg
hell happened
seems
to
to
you?
have done her best to sort of patch him up. You can see a huge, just swollen mark on the side of his face, as well as his body just seems all around battered.
This is why you shouldn't take the stairs.
Did you just fall down the stairs?
I warned you about the stairs, bro.
That's an inglorious way to go out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I mean Zeus slapped him across the face.
What?
Wait, did Zeus slap him down the stairs?
No, I
What?
punched Zeus, and I pushed him out of the way, and I might have pushed him down the stairs. By might have, I mean I definitely did, and I'm very sorry, Thanatos.
My hero.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, what did you do? Zeus was pissed.
I questioned his leadership.
No, not you.
ability. Oh.
Ben.
Theseus did it.
I know what you did. It was kind of cool.
Did what needed to be done. Zeus is
Really?
a tyrant, and we couldn't let him continue to think he could run things the way that they've been happening. We can't just let the God Squad run us over.
So, wait. So, Zeus got mad. Then the power went out.
Phone home.
You've connected two dots.
I'm going to bed. Good night. You guys have a fantastic time. And the dude just goes
Hypnos.
to his room, shut the door, going to sleep.
Uh-oh. We've pissed off Hypnos.
Well, I'm gonna let you rest, buddy, but tonight was too sweet.
He just like groggily, just like too sweet.
Uh,
Meg, do you
up,
need any help?
dumping Thanatos onto the bed unceremoniously at this point.
Did you stitch? Oh no, it's just okay. I'm gonna have to stitch that. Oh. Thank you.
really not teach y'all first aid in the class, the schools y'all went to?
Do you need first aid? I know basic first aid. I can handle that. And she's actually like cleaning up the first aid kit that's on the floor. That's a mess. And like slowly straightening the room.
It's yeah, that'd be great. I just need to get this sewn up or something. It's gonna be a bad one. And then like touches his cheek and goes, oh god, oh no.
Yeah, he hit you pretty hard.
Is that all he's got?
Dude, are you concussed? You probably shouldn't sleep if you're concussed.
That's actually a very fair. I could die in my sleep, which is out of all the ways I've always wanted to go, die in my sleep is probably the top one. Second
So
one
do
is
you
a car
want us-
crash coming from the Cure concert, but
Hypnos, what the fuck is wrong with your brother?
oh, fine. You should all get some rest.
Hold on. And Dusa will start stitching him up. She'll go through the first aid pack, or first aid kit, and like pull out the things that probably Meg didn't know, like the ice pack that they're in those now, like the gel ones, and like, okay, here's for your that. Oh, and this is for the eye sting, and this is for this, and like has all the creams and stuff.
I'll say you could temporarily move him into your room, where sort of your sanctuary, where it's
perfect.
clean and better for you, and I'll give it to you for free in that setting, to where you're able to clean him up. You can heal an additional harm, Thanatos.
Thank you. Back to one.
I'm slowly making my way to everyone's room to start cleaning them, okay?
Okay. But there was a good point about Than falling asleep in this condition. Is anyone staying up with him?
We
Dusa will.
were mostly up all the night before too, right? Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
Wow, Meg. Okay.
Yeah, Dusa would probably be the one who would end up staying up with him, even if we didn't lose a night of sleep.
These would be like, I'm gonna stay up, turn on a movie, and then instantly be out.
When Meg like leaves or whatever, Fan's just gonna go, Meg, thanks.
Don't mention it.
All right, chum. I'm gonna
Okay.
educate you about goth music now.
Thanatos and Dusa, their goth
Jason's
lesson.
into the goth music talk. So the Cure is better than Joy Division, or is Joy Division post-punk, or is it technically new wave?
Joy Division takes a mixture of all three and kind of make a sonic sound that really stands out, but the pitiful thing is that most people only know them for a t-shirt and then what they've actually provided to music, and that's what really breaks my heart about it, which actually makes it more goth that it breaks my heart about it.
Dusa take
Well, that's why you then have to.
I was gonna say, every once in a while in this conversation, you hear Meg banging on the door. Like,
Yeah, because I feel like there's also like a Spotify playlist that comes out and like samples of music is
absolutely.
being played. Oh, that's
gonna
why
tell
New
you
Order and
about-
Joy Division are different.
That's right, yes. And then we
Um,
had to throw Bauhaus into the mix.
This is going on. The others are sleeping. Hypnos, are you doing anything in your sleep?
Possibly. It's time to spend my move for the night. I had a dream about you.
Who are we targeting tonight?
We're gonna see Zeus.
Danger.
little gremlin.
I love Hypnosis' little gremlin power so much.
So this is Gaze into the Abyss for you. Please roll that
Mhm.
dart.
Okay, boy howdy. Come on, roll 20.
That is a fail. 5. The failed roll, the character instead has a nightmare about you, and you have a -1 on all rolls against them during the next encounter.
Oh boy.
You hate to see it.
I really do.
Instead, this is going to work a little differently.
Oh shit.
You indeed enter Zeus's dream. You sort of slowly apparate. Same as before, you're up the elevator. When you get to the top, there's a little bit of a golden light peering through the elevator. The elevator opens as you're at the top floor again, and you see just Zeus in his full godly form standing before you, expecting you, waiting for you. And you realize you're not in his dream. He's in your dream. You're dreaming about him. As a rather saucy dream then takes place in Hypnos' mind about the leader of the God Squad who you're hoping to mess with, but end up messing around with in other ways. And I think that is a great place to end this session. We'll pick things up the next day, having the weekend before us to do whatever it is we wish to do. Maybe sing the town. Maybe sing what else you guys fuck up. Or conquer. Yes, that has been episode 3 of Hades High School. And what an episode. You guys never you guys keep me 100 every time. You make this so easy. Woo! I'm excited for our after show. We got things to talk about. But first, let's do our outros. Tell people who you are, what you're up to do, where they can find you, in our normal order, starting with Vince.
Howdy guys. It's me, Vin at Vinvox on Twitter. Catch me throughout the week on Thursdays on Comfort Carrion with Down Deep, and on Fridays with a Critical Misses with The Growing of the Dim. So Southern horror on the weekends.
Wes.
Hi, how's it going? My name's Wes from Carrying Cover Studios. You can follow me on Twitter at BrotherXWes. You can follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want to. Just make sure you check out the Twitch channel. Drop a follow. Check out the YouTube. That's where all the streams go. Hop in our Discord if you want to hang out. We play Final Fantasy XIV, Dead by Daylight, all that good stuff. We discuss about new music. We discuss about wrestling. We have a wrestling watch party now every week. So if you like this episode and you want to see more wrestling, then you can hop over to our Discord, because every Wednesday at 7 p.m. we're going to be watching some AEW Dynamite, and at 9 p.m. on Fridays, or after Abnormalcy on Fridays, which there is no episode this week, then we watch Rampage. It's the first dance, so I'm ready for it. Chicago, CM Punk, best in the world. He's showing up. I know it. And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, we got predictions.
And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pulley. This is a dream come true.
All for you. All for you. Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel, Ms. Petty Dreadful on Twitter and Instagram, where you can hear me not know anything about wrestling, but I am happy to be here. You can catch me playing games on Table Goth on Twitch and YouTube. Check out our Vampire the Masquerade run, Taste of Youth. We play a bunch of angsty teenagers who get turned into vampires. It's a lot of fun.
April.
Hey friends, I'm April. You can find me all over the internet as April Raygun. Right now I'm kind of on break, so this is really the only thing I'm doing. But check out my Twitter, or Slady's ATL Twitter, because there's a lot of stuff that's about to be coming out soon. Season 3 of all our shows are about to come out, so yay! Stick around.
And then we have Prince.
Hey everybody, I'm Prince, aka Doubles and Dice. You can find me at Doubles and Dice around the interwebs. You can also find me over at on Twitch at Roland D's 20s. That's my sister station, where I play Cyberpunk Red campaign on Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m., where I am a rocker boy who should not be let near anybody who needs medical help. And I'm also the storyteller for Vampire the Masquerade Philly by Night on Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm here, and I am on Vancouver by Night as well on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for Delve Into Darkness. And there's other stuff coming up, lots of stuff. Follow me on Twitter, and you'll see all the things that I'm up to.
Excellent. And I am Bully. I run things at Table Goth, where most of our stuff is on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. If you want to see me as a player, tomorrow, Wednesdays, I will be at the Overlords channel and doing a Chicago Chronicle, where occasionally Prince shows up as Prince Kevin Jackson and ruins our lives. And on Thursdays, I play over a Table of Horrors. I play Zamichi in a Victorian London game, which is also super fun. So check those out too, if you are so inclined. Otherwise, this has been Table Goth. This has been Hades High School. Thank you all for watching. Farewell.